Georgia football.
Man, is there going to be some property destroyed tonight?
Execute, do the things you got to do. Play to our standard and go play fast.
Dogs on top.
The national championship for a new generation of Bulldogs.
The Dogs are back in Athens.
McConkey, he fakes out two men and into the end zone, far corner. Touchdown, Lat McConkey. And it is intercepted, I think, yeah. Georgia picked it off, Malachi Stark. High formation, handed to Milton. No, Bennett fakes and rolls out into the corner. Touchdown, Stetson Bennett.
There's a lot of red up there, I know that. A lot of red. I want them to be loud today.
On the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network, welcome to play-by-play coverage of Georgia football.
Two groups of five huddle up around the hash marks. Jack Podlesny gives them the signal. They break across the 30-yard line. And the kicking unit is ready to go. Here's Pod's kick, and we are underway. A long sailing end-over-end kick that will land halfway deep in the end zone for a touchback, and that's how this one starts. Junior college transfer, started his career at Murray State, played in JUCO last year. He wants to come out throwing. He's looking, he's going to dump it off to the near side to Stanton, who caught it around the 20, tries to veer inside towards the hash. Snap back to Hires, looks downfield, squeezes the pocket, dumps it off left behind him, caught on the 20, a lateral to the left, and up the field comes Stanton again, and he's hit at the 28-yard line. We run McIntosh out at a wide receiver spot on this side. Bennett in the shotgun, snap back to him, waist high. He'll lob it to the right on a quick slant. It's caught, and a first down for Jackson Meeks. And that's a Scana Energy first down. The Dogs up quickly to the marker in place. Bennett wants to go deep. He's got a man breaking open. That's Meeks again. He overthrows him just barely on the Samford 43-yard line. And Kendall Milton is in the ball game. He'll get his first carry. Milton straight down the hash mark inside the 40 and piled up around the 38-yard line. Three receivers to the near side. Dogs moving to our left. Snap back to Bennett. Rolls this way and throws on the run and caught, tiptoeing out of bounds on the Georgia sideline is Marcus Rosemy-Jack Saint. Nice footwork on the sideline, and that's going to be another Scana Energy first down on the 11-yard gain.
Well, that's not an easy throw there for Stetson Bennett. It was a sprint to his left, so he was getting out of his pocket, changing his launch point, and then threw a 12-yard out. Xavier Truss pulled from his guard position, provided the kick-out block.
Bennett will throw it out of the backfield to Edwards, who makes a one-handed grab going to his right, catches it on the sideline at the 17. Man in motion near side. Bennett looks all the way in the corner of the end zone, throws it to McConkey. He leaps, got a hand on it, but just out of his reach. A little bit too high on the right side. And then Bowers and Rosemy-Jack Saint this way will throw it to Milton with blockers. Sidesteps a man at the 11, jumps down inside the 10, and tackled at the 5-yard line. Kendall Milton on a little swing pass to the near side. Kenny McIntosh back in the backfield. He'll get the handoff from Bennett. Veers to the left, wrapped up. Still on his feet, however. He kept running. They had him wrapped up at the 4. He kept twisting and spinning away, and that's where they'll spot him for forward progress. Close to the near hash, kicking left. A 27-yard try to put the Dogs on the board first in this contest. There's the snap and the hold, and the kick is high up into the net, and good. And Georgia's on first with 7:51 to go in the opening quarter. Stop for Georgia.
That's just a little smoke screen to the outside for the nice pickup.
Hires with a play fake as Samford goes quickly. He looks to the right, nowhere to go with it, goes back left, and he'll pay for it. Tremel Walthour will knock him to the turf.
After that first read, Hires got down and ducking for cover.
Oh my goodness. See, Hires gets clobbered on the release of the ball. It goes downfield incomplete at the Georgia 40. He got drilled by Pop. Jamon Dumas-Johnson leading the charge from his linebacking spot. He really laid a lick on Michael Hires, the junior quarterback for Samford.
Boy, Hires is going to feel that one for the rest of the season.
I felt it up here. Here comes pressure again. He got away from Michael Williams. Hires going to run with it. He fumbled the football. Pile at the 40. The ball came out of his hand. He had it with one hand. Georgia's got the ball. The Dogs have recovered the Hires fumble on his scramble in Samford territory. They're still trying to unpile everyone. We'll see what they do with their first opportunity today. From the 41, forward pitch to the motion man, Kenny McIntosh. Makes a man miss badly, down to the sideline, inside the 20, and tripped up around the ankles at the 11-yard line. Boy, he really made a man miss back at the 30 or so. That was David Coleman, the free safety, who's still trying to figure out what happened. Third down now. 3rd and 6 for Georgia. Bennett to throw again. Bounces on the 15. Rifles one into the end zone. Too high for even the 6'7" Darnell Washington. 25-yard field goal try. Jack Podlesny right in front of the goal post. And the kick is up and good. And that's another field goal. Samford moving to our right. 3rd down and about 2.5, maybe 3 yards to go. They'll try to run for the first down with Jay Stanton, and nothing doing there. He runs to the left, down along the 30-yard line, and Smile Munden grabbed him and pulled him down to the turf. Georgia starts this possession at its own 29, 1st and 10, leading 6-0 here in the first quarter. Handoff goes to Kenny McIntosh. There was a gaping hole at center and guard initially as McIntosh ran across the line of scrimmage untouched, but he's hit at the 35-yard line.
Hard to get a pre-snap read at the snap of the football. Again, bringing 8 into the box.
Play fake Bennett to Dejon Edwards. Pump fake. Now he pulls it down, rolls to his right, throws on the run. He's got McConkey caught at the 30 of Samford and tackled out of bounds on the far sideline around the 28 or the 29-yard line.
Was all the way across on the other side of the field. Saw that Stetson was in trouble and just takes off. Dead sprint across the field, and Stetson able to find him.
37 yards. Georgia goes quickly. Pass down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line is incomplete.
Legal substitution. The defense had more than 11 players on the field to snap. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Got 2 men out to the right, and everybody's in tight to his left. There's 2 tight ends to this side of the formation. Give it to Milton. Through the line of scrimmage and driving into the secondary. They hit him at the 12. He's still driving. Now the offensive linemen come and join in, try to push the pile, and they finally whistle it down at the 11-yard line. First down for the Dogs. Man in motion near side. Play goes the other way. A short toss to Milton. He sidesteps a man at the 10, drives down to the 5. Guy's hanging on to his shoe. He's trying to back his way into the end zone, and he pushes his way with that strong drive, backpedaling down to about the 3-yard line. Final half minute of the first quarter. Looking for our first touchdown of the game. Play fake. Bennett going to keep it. Roll to the right. Get inside the pylon. Touchdown. There it is. Stetson Bennett with the first touchdown of the game for Georgia. And the Dogs now lead it 12-0. Stetson Bennett with a 3-yard rushing touchdown for the capper. And that is your Georgia Metals drive summary. From a doghouse to a dog's house, Georgia Metals has got you covered. So finally, the Dogs poke one into the end zone. So here's Hires in the Samford offense again. Quarterback's going to take it, pull it down, try to run with it. He's tackled. The ball comes out, bouncing towards the Samford sideline. There's a scramble for it at the 32. A 71-yard drive, and that's all the scoring at this point. Hires going to throw it out in the right flat. It's caught by Jalen Thomas, the senior from Carrollton Field, but let's come back and check a flag.
Number 62, 10-yard penalty, replay second down.
They call holding on the center, Jabari Brooks.
Munden as he was coming over the right guard.
Hires to throw, pass caught at the 25 by Judd Crockett, a senior from Honolulu. Tackle made immediately by Robert Beal, the linebacker. In the backfield, in the shotgun. One back is Thomas. Play fake. Hires rears back and throws. Pass caught on the far sideline by Ty King, a senior from Rennes, Georgia. And he's wrapped up immediately by Tyke Smith. We have 2nd and 5. Play fake to Milton. Bennett's going to throw it this way to Kieris Jackson. Got a block from McConkey on the sideline to free him up close to midfield. That's exactly where he steps out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 right on the 50. Van Pran snaps it back to Bennett. Hands it off to Milton. He goes around left edge. He's got space there. They hit him first at the Samford 45 and then tackle him forward to the 42. Cortland Marsh. 2 receivers to the near side. Stetson wants to set up and throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got room to run to the near side. Drops it off short to McIntosh. Makes a catch off the turf at the 36. And then they hit him at the 33-yard line. Emmanuel Flowers with the tackle. Tight on the right and one to the left. That's Meeks over on the left side. Play fake to McIntosh. Bennett will dump it to Kenny Mack. Off in the right flat. He breaks one tackle, a leg tackle at the 30. Tiptoes down the sideline to the 20.
On the ground sometimes there he's playing outside linebacker, and Kenny McIntosh just too strong.
Dogs are going fast. They find Meeks open. Bennett throws a strike right in his belly at the 12 as Meeks had ended his route and was planted there waiting to catch it.
Last week's big win, they have picked up the tempo here in the second quarter.
No doubt. They look solid on this possession. Toss sweep to Dejon Edwards, running to the right. Breaks the tackle at the 6, pushes through inside the 5, and shoved down with 2 white shirts right on top of his body. From the 4, Edwards shifts around behind Bennett to his left. Play fake. Stetson throws it into the end zone. Caught by the freshman, Dylan Bell, on a quick slant from the right edge, and a touchdown.
Boy, Dogs had an overload to their left. Bell on the outside, just one-on-one little play action to hold the linebackers.
Well, the machine keeps on rolling. 20-0. Dogs. Our first half is presented by attorney Ken Nugent. Injured in a wreck, there's only one call, that's all. 1-800.
Fellas, I know it's one thing that you guys have noticed as well, but on both sides of the ball, the depth on both sides, you watch how many guys rotate in on defense, how many guys rotate in the different formations on offense. This is a very deep team, even though they may be young on certain spots. It's been fun to watch how many guys are locked in, ready to go when they get their moment.
The Georgia front 4 as well.
Higher snap in the shotgun will put it in the belly of Jay Stanton, the running back from Crestview, Florida.
Into the A gap to make a very solid football play.
Snap to Hires. Oh, clobbered by Jalen Carter. The ball comes out. Is that a fumble or a forward pass? I think they're going to see an incomplete pass, maybe. Came bullying his way right up the gut. Big left arm wrapped around the shoulder pads of Hires and just tumbled him to the turf as he was in the act of throwing. Porcelato catches. He's an Australian. 2 steps to the right. Kicks on the run. Caught by McConkey. No fair catch. Had blocking, breaks to the right, and then back to the left, and he's got yards inside the 50-yard line, about a 15 or 16-yard return or so, as McConkey will be tackled in front of the Samford bench, 4-yard line, leading it 20-0. Snap back to Bennett in the shotgun. Time to throw, and he'll launch one, and caught by the tight end, a leaping catch at the 27-yard line. Brock Bowers, and down there at the 26-yard line. Bowers, the sophomore from Napa, with his first catch of this afternoon. So there's another one to the list. What is that, 10 now?
That's 10 now, and what a catch right there by Brock Bowers on a deep corner route.
6-yard line now. 3 receivers to the left for Bennett. McIntosh in the backfield. And Bennett will rifle one to the other tight end. The big O. He just throws a man into the turnbuckle and then jumps over the ropes down to the 20-yard line. But there's a flag down at the 23. Samford's going to be penalized after the play for personal foul. Joshua Mathiasen. Bennett's in the shotgun. McIntosh. And they run a read option and then flip it to Bowers running from right to left along the line of scrimmage. They just flipped it right to him. He caught the ball, but now there's a flag down in a crowd of red and white shirts.
Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
They got our left guard, Truss, for a holding. McIntosh in the backfield to his right. Snap it back to Stetson. Stands and throws. Crossing route caught by Mack. Around the 12, going from right to left. He reached up high, plucked the ball out of the air, tackled inside the 10 at the 8.
Didn't do his check down.
Snap back on 3rd down from the 8. Bennett throws into the end zone and in and out of the hands of Bell in the left corner of the end zone. Incomplete, covered nicely by Fred Flavors. That incompletion ends a string of 10 straight completed passes for Stetson Bennett. Here's the field goal try of 25 yards from the far hash, kicking it right, and Jackpot Lesney remains perfect on the day. Another field goal for Georgia. Shift the new man into the backfield. Shotgun snap back to Hires. Pocket closing. He gets the ball away. He got it out of there somehow, and it's caught by Ty King in front of the Georgia bench at the 44-yard line. 4th and a yard to go, though, from their own 44. They're going to go for it. Quick snap to Hires. Quick throw. Batted up in the air, batted away by Javon Bullard, almost picked off on the tip, but he batted it down on 4th down. It's the Dogs' ball going the other way.
Boy, Bullard saw that the entire way. Great break on the football. You know he wants that one back because he was going to the house had he pulled it in, but a fantastic football play by 22.
Tried to go to Judd Crockett, one of his favorite targets of the quarterback. And Bennett's throw to Kieris Jackson is into the turf and incomplete here in the second quarter. Samford creeps a man up on the line, then he drops back. Bennett wants to throw across the field, and a nice throw and catch. Kieris Jackson, he was backpedaling out of bounds on the sideline at the 23-yard line, and he got hit to boot, knocked him head over heels out of bounds at 1st and 15 for the Dogs. The ball is back on the Samford 28-yard line. Bennett to throw, wide open. At the 10 is Bowers, reaches and makes the catch and takes bodies with him down inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. Isaiah Richardson, 2nd and goal from the 1. Bennett under center. Stretches, handoff, McIntosh. Easy run into the end zone, untouched at right guard, and that's a touchdown.
Boy, big block there by Kate Ratledge. McClendon, good job by Erickson. Allowed us just to walk into the end zone.
It was just a pleasant jog, untouched, a huge gaping hole at right guard and right tackle for Kenny McIntosh. Win, Walton Gas will donate $5,000. Everyone's a winner with Walton Gas. Hires will keep it around the right edge, hit immediately by Nolan Smith. He wraps him up. Smile Munden got in there, as did about 5 other red shirts. 3rd in the yard with 10 seconds to go. Snap back to Bennett. Throws it over the middle, caught by Bowers. Complete and hit at the 46-yard line of Samford, and McConkey are in the game. Bennett takes the snap, chased out of the pocket, rolls to his right, trying to set up for some footing, reverses field across the logo, now slings it to the end zone. Here's the battle for the jump ball, and tipped away and incomplete. Well, Stetson made that one exciting, didn't he?
Boy, he did his best Bo Nix impersonation, running all around the football field. Somehow has the presence of mind to weave through people and not cross the line of scrimmage, and then just chuck it up to give his guys a chance.
Ball on the far hash. We're moving to the right. Hand off to Milton. Outside at right tackle. Got a block from Bowers. Gets to the sideline and wrapped up high and forced out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That's a quick 16. Bennett, who's in the shotgun now. Give it to him again. Milton, patient, cuts behind the block of Bowers again. This time bumped down at the 48-yard line. We've got 3 men tight to the left, 2 tight ends there. Stretch handoff to Dejon Edwards this time. Bowers with another block, and Edwards through the hole, but Edwards in the backfield with Bennett, who's in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the Samford 48. Stetson all day to throw, will zing it down the field. Reaching and catching is the big O. Washington up high at the 25, and he rumbles 5 more yards to the 20. Isaiah Richardson and Flowers reluctantly tackling the big guy at the 20-yard line. Dogs enter the Massey-Ferguson red zone once again. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Empty set for Bennett. Bounces a little bit, looks right, looks left. Now nowhere to go, trying to scramble out of the pocket. He backtracks, and Samford will chase him down, and they'll sack him way back. It's thick air right now. It's very humid. Kicking to the east, to our right. Snap is a little high. Bennett gets it down. The kick's going to be short and maybe a little bit to the left as well. Didn't quite get there. Their own 36-yard line after a Georgia missed field goal. They run a reverse here. They pitch it and run it to the near side, and Georgia sniffs it out. Stackhouse with the stop back at the 30, a loss of 6 yards. Hires has been unable to get on track today. And here he's bumped and knocked to the turf as he throws it hard over the middle, almost intercepted by the Dogs. Trying to go to Ty King. Malachi Starks nearly picked it off. Here's the snap back to Hires. He'll throw from the pocket. It's caught at the 35 by Chandler Smith. Shifts Milton behind him. Play fake to Kendall. Throw it out to Blaylock. That's his first catch of the day. Number 8, Dominic Blaylock. Good to see him back after a long series of injuries. Makes the catch down the line and pushes that ball up across the 25.
Now the 12th receiver to put his hands on the football today.
Bennett's going to sling it out to Rosemy Jackson out to the left.
Between the cornerback and the free safety.
We're going to give it to Milton this time, and Kendall breaks outside across the 40, the 45, the 50, into Samford territory and tumbled down at the 47-yard line. Second 300-yard game this season in as many opportunities. Handoff, Dejon Edwards runs into a crowd down the far hash and pushes it close to the yardstick. I think he's going to be a little bit short when they unpile everybody. DeVault Smith.
Kirby wanting to see a push from this offensive line that we're going for it here.
They break the huddle quickly and we move early. Gilbert, the tight end on the right edge. False start.
Offense number 7. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
To the line as the clock ticks down. Here's Hires now out of the shotgun. Pump fake, pulls it down, rolls to the right. Got some room to run and to throw, and he does throw, but it's incomplete down the sideline.
Nothing downfield to be had.
Over 200 yards last week and was the Southern Conference Player of the Week. His pass here is tipped high in the air by the Dogs, and a diving effort to try to catch the tip for an interception is unsuccessful at the 35-yard line. Malachi Starks.
We're throwing the ball over the yard.
Here he goes. His first play is a play fake to Branson Robinson, then a throw downfield caught by Denylon Morissette at the Samford 48-yard line. The tackle made by Hakeem Johnson. And Meeks to the right. A play fake and a bootleg by Beck. He's going to throw on the run. Out of the bootleg, he fires and finds Meeks on the sidelines, near side. Now on 1st and 10 at the 28. Dogs will run it with Robinson. And the freshman. Man in motion is Gilbert to the left. He'll block for the throw to Bell. Bell makes the catch, weaves through traffic, makes a couple of men miss. And down inside the 10, that'll raise some eyebrows. Dylan Bell, the freshman, he had to make the stop as the Dogs are once again in the Massey-Ferguson red zone.
Boy, great move there by Bell, no question, but a great block by Eric Gilbert on the outside.
Down, it'll be goal to go now. That's the last play of the third quarter as the Dogs are driving for more, leading 30-0 over Samford. As that's the protocol. Beck throws it into the end zone, and Bell goes up, had it between his hands, came down, and it was ripped away by the defender, Hakeem Johnson, who tore it out of his hands. 3rd and goal from the 7. 3 receivers to the right for Beck. Will gun it over the middle, trying to find Gilbert, I think, was his target. Eric Gilbert, Jack Podlesny for a 25-yard field goal try here out of the hold of Stetson Bennett, and the kick is up and good. 3 more for the Dogs. If this is the way we're going to play, 3rd and 2, Samford from their own 33. Crittenden with a play fake and a deep ball. Little play action and caught, I think, in Georgia territory. Yeah, down on the far sideline, out of bounds at the 31, Ty King.
Swim move there by Bear Alexander. Great quickness to get up to the quarterback.
Crittenden will be swallowed up. Right up the gut, Michael Williams with the sack, our first of the day, a first of the season by the Georgia defense. We had 49 of those jokers last year. That's our first this year in game number 2, and it's back to the 45-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play, and it's 3rd down and a mile. Snap back to Beck. Play fake, fumble the football. It's loose on the turf. It's picked up out on the right flat by Denylon Morissette. Beck lost the football going towards Morissette on that side. And we're almost at the 4-minute mark remaining. Play fake by Crittenden. Runs out of the pocket. Going to keep it and slide down at the 31-yard line. He got a yard. First time this season for the redshirt freshman from Bogart, Georgia. Going to hand it off to Branson Robinson. He angles to the left at left tackle and is crowded up at the 24.5-yard line. Actually, Vandergriff in the shotgun. Now with Savon Clark in the game at running back. And Brock's going to pull it down and run straight ahead. Oh, takes a nasty lick at the 31, 32. Bounces right up, hands the ball to the official. 3rd down with 27 seconds to go. 3rd and 4. Snap back in the shotgun. Handoff to Collins, and he is flipped upside down by Shone Washington, another talented freshman from New Orleans, Louisiana. Throws him down at the 34 for no gain, and that will be that. The ball game will come to an end. The final 5 seconds will tick away, and Georgia goes to 2-0. The Dogs have not given up a touchdown this season. Good news, Georgia wins it today, 33-0 over the Samford Bulldogs. Stay tuned for our post-game coverage. We'll even throw in some interesting scores from the day. Did we tell you that Marshall beat Notre Dame? Did we tell you that one? Texas A&M on the ropes, too, with Appalachian State. We'll update you on all that straight ahead as we continue here on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.